Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What's good? We back with another video. Shit, today about to be reacting the final hours of Kay Flock got Rod G's, you feel me? I think we did a little documentary before and they was talking about bruh in that motherfucker, but they didn't really go in depth and shit. But this video right here is about to like, I guess it's about to lead up to like the final hours of his like death or something, you feel me? So if y'all niggas new to this bitch, make sure to hit the subscribe, turn on y'all post notifications so y'all niggas could be notified. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias too. Y'all niggas got songs, videos, whatever. Just keep on that bitch down in the comment box. We definitely gonna react to everything on this. So, but shit, let's not even waste no time though. Let's get in the video and see what this shit about.
Around 11:30 Sunday night by the corner of East 178th Street and Webster Avenue in the Bronx, police say two men pulled scooters up next to a cab Medrano was taking to a recording studio. They then shot him in his head and chest. Single mother Yvonne Medrano is inconsolable. The Bronx woman is now mourning the loss of her.
I know she fucked up though. But what was they doing? They was laying on bruh or something? How the fuck bruh get in an Uber and shit? They must have just been waiting outside or some shit, you feel me? But how the fuck would they even know bruh was about to go to the recording studio? Only like bruh, some backdoor type shit. Only people that would know is the only people in his circle like, yeah, we about to go link up at the studio. So they would have knew bro was about to come out the crib, you feel me? That's the only way.
They then shot him in his head and chest. Single mother Yvonne Medrano is inconsolable. The Bronx woman is now mourning the loss of her 16-year-old son, Raymond Gil Medrano.
He died immediately.
But why?
I don't know why.
No sabemos.
We don't know why.
No sabemos qué pasó.
We don't know what happened. We just want justice.
And Gilma, both of the suspects arrested are teens. One of them is 19.
July 11th, 2021. A young Bronx teen woke up with the intentions of trying to leave the gang life behind and pursue a career in the music industry as a rap artist.
I got this motherfucker sounding like the first 48 though, you feel me? Come on, then they're gonna get some popcorn for this motherfucker.
His name was Raymond Gil Medrano, but to his gang affiliates, he was known by the alias Rod G's. Rod G's life was plagued with trauma, but the death of the path he led came to light after his tragic end. Just hours prior, Rod G was oblivious to suspects preying on his downfall that day. After being up and about during the day, he decided to head to a friend's place to record some songs to get some work in on his career. Nighttime arrived, and it was nearing the time for him to head out. Being accustomed to the late night scene, Rod G's was outside at around 11 p.m., getting ready to catch a cab to his friend's place after it was safer. At around 11:30, he entered a lively cab at East 178th Street and Valentine Ave in Mount Hope. Minutes later, at around 11:35, the cab was at a stoplight while Rod G's was interacting with a friend on his cell phone. With their chance in sight, his pursuers got on their scooters and rode up to the passenger side of the window. The next couple of seconds, loud explosions were heard along with shattered glass.
That shit crazy, bro. Had his fucking face down in the phone and shit, you feel me? He wasn't even aware of the surroundings and shit. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. All here was that pound and that was it for bro. That shit definitely fucked up.
That was the moment where the first shot blasted its way through the cab window, upon which a round of other shots were let off, all hitting Rod G's in the head and chest, taking his life. Video footage exists of the shooting. However, out of respect for his family and friends, we will not show the video. From the short clip, the cab can be seen at a standstill as figures hold up beside, ending Rod G's life, and then the cab driver, ducking in fear, begins trying to get away. Paramedics would rush to the scene, taking Rod G's to St. Barnabas Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. His friend, who was on the phone at the time of his homicide, was the one who called and informed Rod G's mother of what was happening.
He was on the phone with a friend when he got shot.
Yes, the friend heard the gunshot and then called my mom.
Oh my God.
It was horrific.
Investigations into his murder revealed things were not as black and white
I'm ready
as
to
a
see, like, who back door, bro. Like, how the fuck would he even know bro was coming out the crib? That's what the fuck I really want to know.
random homicide, but what appears to be a gang feud of retaliations interconnected together.
Around 11:30 Sunday night by the corner of East 178th Street and Webster Avenue in the Bronx, police say two men pulled scooters up next to a cab Medrano was taking to a recording studio. They then shot him in his head and chest.
Friends and family members were left to mourn the slain teen on the path to chasing dreams in the music industry. The pain could be heard from his mother as tears poured from her face, asking for justice for her son.
I'm gonna pause right here though, but real shit, y'all niggas don't never even wanna have y'all people crying and shit about y'all death. None of that shit on bro. That street shit ain't gonna give you none back, my nigga. I promise you that shit. Only thing you could do, my nigga, get this money and get your people out this shit. The streets, nigga, take lost-minded niggas, bro, and that fucking wash niggas up real quick and make niggas crash out. All that shit, nigga. I done seen mad shit happen in my life, my nigga. I'm just happy as hell I can make it out this shit on bro. I promise you.
Let's build a world where hackers don't make the headlines.
He died immediately.
But why?
I don't know why.
No sabemos.
We don't know why.
Sabemos qué pasó.
We don't know what happened. We just want justice.
Authorities got around to speaking to his mother, and a truth that may have led to her son Raji's passing began coming to light. It seemed the life he lived went even deeper than seen on the surface. According to reports, Gil Medrano, aka
A lot
Raji,
of peoples don't even be knowing that they in the streets and shit. They just be thinking like the people they hang around is just like they friends and shit. They don't even be knowing these niggas be really out here blowing niggas down and shit, really running niggas down with these poles and shit. They don't even be knowing half of the shit that be going on. They just be thinking niggas just young and shit. These motherfuckers out here playing. These, you feel me? These young niggas out here now ain't playing around with nobody, my nigga. They really gonna take your shit, really run you down for everything on bro.
was the target of an assassination just a year prior, on July 7th, 2020. In that incident, he was shot in the back at Prospect Ave and Oakland Place in Crotona, leaving him in critical condition. Ironically, the shooters then also ambushed him while riding on scooters. So it begs the question, if it was the same individuals that returned to finish the job.
Damn, that shit crazy. I ain't even know bro got popped before and shit. So he got shot in the back and then he got shot again in the cab. That shit wild.
It begs the question, if it was the same individuals that returned to finish the job. Whether it was due to the gang culture in the neighborhood exacting revenge on those talking to the police, or due to him being actively in a gang, Raji's refused to cooperate with officials, leaving his shooters free from prosecution. Raji's life was hanging in the balance, but after 2 weeks of being hospitalized, he was allowed to return home, where his family nursed him back to health. In that instant,
That's what I was gonna say though. It's definitely a miracle that bro was even still able to walk around and shit after getting shot in the back. A lot of niggas not even able to move and shit. You feel me? From like the neck up, all that shit, for real.
sister recalled how painful it was seeing him in that condition, but was thankful he dodged being left paralyzed. His family further told reporters that after going through that life-threatening experience, Raji's began to change his life around. After his unfortunate demise upon the second attempt on his life, his sister denied any rumors that he was involved in the gang. In the eyes of the law, however, things appeared to be completely opposite. At the time of his passing, Raji's was fighting legal issues for a slew of criminal activities, including 3 previous gun arrests that occurred within 90 days before his homicide.
Bruh, 90 days, 3 gun cases, bruh. How the fuck, bruh, even out of jail and this nigga in New York? The fuck this nigga in that bitch doing? Snitching, my nigga?
However, things appeared to be completely opposite. At the time of his passing, Raji's was fighting legal issues for a slew of criminal activities, including 3 previous gun arrests that occurred within 90 days before his homicide.
Bro, I had it been ratting, bro. Y'all niggas can't tell me this nigga wasn't in that bitch ratting. How the fuck you get out on 3 gun cases in 90 days, my nigga? 3. What the fuck?
Investigation into Raji's shooting uncovered connections to the 800 YG's gang, aka Young Gunners.
Damn, bro was 16 when this shit happened. I didn't even know bro was that young when that shit happened. I thought bro was at least like 18 or some shit, you feel me? Because I think he was like around K-Flock age or something.
What's more, officials connected Raji's to a previous rival gang murder that may have been the reason for the retaliation taking his life. July 11, 2021. The same day that Raji's lost his life, another teenager, Jaryan Elliott, also lost his life to the gun. Jaryan Elliott also went by the alias J-Rip and was an affiliate of YG's rivals,
I definitely
Sevside.
hearing like Murder B or some shit be saying J-Rip in her music. I definitely heard that name before.
Was tied to the popular Bronx rapper and alleged gang member, K-Flock. Hours earlier, before Raji's lost his life, around 3:15 p.m. on East 187th Street near Prospect Ave, in the Belmont section, a black sedan pulled into view, where a male gunman emerged with gun brandished, firing at J-Rip, hitting him in the ankle and chest outside the Angels Cafe. Footage captures the injured teen running into the cafe, where he collapsed.
Damn, so was that shit retaliation for this shit though?
Taken to St. Barnabas Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. As with Raji's, authorities also listed J-Rip as the intended target of gang retaliation. His alleged close gang affiliates, K-Flock, would mourn the loss of his friend. On a clip posted to his social media, the two can be seen playing like siblings, joking around.
I'll drag you again. I'm not playing with you, bro. What I told you, though.
I promise you, them moments definitely hit different after your homie passed and shit. Like all the little Snapchat y'all done made and all the videos, bro. All them shits hit different. Them shits you cherish forever. Them shits you gotta keep with you, my nigga.
Really want to change jobs. I'm sorry, I know this sounds crazy.
What I told you, though. What did I...
In one of the captions, he ended his morning with, "Somebody's gotta pay. Ish not enough." What's even more strange about the connection between J-Rip and Raji's is that they both were connected to K-Flock. One was his friend, and the other, his enemy. In fact, just over a week before the shooting incident, Raji's would go live online with his other alleged gang affiliates, calling out K-Flock.
Like, what's up? Pop out, nigga, we out here. Yo, K-Flock, pop out. Pop out right now. Right now, as we speak, nigga. You wanna make shows? You gonna make shows too. Pop out. Water my mother. Pop out right now.
The two were no strangers to each other. They often dissed and argued online. On one occasion, K-Flock insinuated that his gang was responsible for the first shooting that wet up Raji's in the back, nearly ending his life.
You know what happened.
Why niggas don't?
You know what
Why
happened.
niggas don't trip to the block now?
Your back is fucked up.
They got the other pussy.
You got some bullshit.
We ain't do nothing.
Mark is dead, bad.
You died that day. You thought you died that day. You got hit in your back.
The feud would intensify between the two when Raji...
The New York niggas just be dissing each other, you feel me? So casual and shit, like that shit just some everyday shit. Niggas don't be wanting to hear that shit. You feel me? Your ops start dissing you, wanna hop on shit. These niggas still be having conversations and shit, dude.
of K-Flock, Nesty Flocks, Yus G's, and Assassin G's to release the track BTB. On the song, Raji sends alleged shots to K-Flock, making light of his friends that have died. Me and bro drive trying to catch a hit. Why? Cause ninjas always diss. How is they talking? Man's in a spliff, and your other man just got hit. Better go get up on that. That music video was seen released on YouTube on June 22nd, 2021. By the second week in July, Raji's was no more. But the question remained, why did investigators connect Raji's specifically to J-Rip's shooting that occurred hours earlier? Even with the back and forth and threats between both him and K-Flock, K-Flock wasn't mentioned at all in the investigation. Well, as it turns out, police reports would be posted stating that Raji's was spotted at the crime scene when Elliot, aka J-Rip, was gunned down. Furthermore, after Raji's life was taken, affiliates of the slain team would post.
You would hear at the time a nigga get popped, nigga, everybody get that shit. Nigga, it could be one shooter, but you just, you feel me, you associate with the motherfuckers that was there at the time, nigga, you gonna get that motherfucker too. That's how anybody will look at that motherfucker.
Video online destroying the candles placed in front of J-Rip's home in honor of his life.
Outside his building tonight, candles glow in the shape of his initials, J.E.
I see out here. J-Rip, RP my heart.
The caption on the video stating, "We do this for Ra." This added even more evidence to the connection that investigators tied between the two murders being gang-related. K-Flock, along with his affiliates, has since made certain to disrespect and mock Raji's passing in videos and on subsequent songs released. The laughter and mocking of the dead would soon be shattered by law enforcement about a week after Raji's lost his life, when they apprehended two suspects in the case. 19-year-old Mekhi Williams was arrested on multiple charges relating to the hit. The second suspect was arrested on charges of second-degree murder and criminal possession of a weapon.
And Gilma, both of the suspects arrested are teens. One of them is 19.
A senior NYPD official states that both suspects have prior arrest histories and ties to gangs in the city. The gang culture paints a picture of freedom and luxury, but oftentimes it only ends 6 feet under or in prison. And it's sad that throughout the entire back and forth of retaliations and arrest, the only suspects and victims mentioned are all youngsters. On August 19th and September 10th, 2021, authorities arrested 2 more teens for their involvement in Raji's homicide. 19-year-old Hasib Cuts and an unidentified person were both charged with the incident, manslaughter, and gun possession charges. The details later uncovered in the planned hit showed an even more gruesome nature to the crime. Apparently, the targeted hit was as a result of a group of rival gang members. Prosecutors say a group of people, including Williams and another suspect, went searching for Gil Medrano, aka Raji's, on July 11th. One of the suspects went into a store and bought everyone masks. Him, along with Williams,
then they was on a mission that day, you feel me? That didn't answer my question, you feel me? These niggas is on a fucking mission for that nigga. These niggas is willing to risk they was on some crash dummy shit. These niggas went to the store, bought a mask, all that shit. These niggas is willing to crash out about that shit, though.
On the back of scooters, while Cuts and the other suspect piled into a car and circled the area, looking for Raji's. If only they used this tactical knowledge and dedication towards something more productive, maybe their lives would find a better path. It's sad that life is lost so young, and for fighting a battle that has nothing to do with neither of them, simply brainwashed into the gang culture, feuding over incidents that occurred before any of them were even born. May all of the families affected by the senseless killings find some closure. Rest in peace, Raji's.
That's a fact, though. R.I.P. Raji's, you feel me? That shit definitely was hard, though. I definitely fuck with bruh. I think that shit Dose of Mystery or some shit, though. Definitely fuck with bruh channel. You feel me? That shit like some First 48 type shit. But shit, this is it for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that shit on, bro.
Acting gangster on the internet, guess what, I'm not impressed. It was fluffy first, but the vacuum still made it compressed. On the phone with Lil Bro.